Alright, let's immediately walk back out and go right back to where we just were. Okay. Hey, these assholes are gone. Nice. Good talk to her.
Pardon me, miss.
What may I do for you, sir?
I got a message from Mr. Merrick asking me to see him.
Ah, yes, he's expecting you, Mr. Banks. Go ahead and knock on his door there.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, let's go knock on the door.
Come in.
Good afternoon, Mr. Merrick. I'm Alfred Banks. You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, of course, Mr. Banks. Please come in. Make yourself at home.
Firm handshake.
Please, have a seat.
Looking out the glass windows and door, you see a lovely little patio. Mr. Merrick is lucky to be able to have a cozy little spot to take his mind off things. George Merrick, the developer in charge of Coral Gables. It would be easy to feel intimidated by a man of his importance, but his warm and welcoming disposition has a way of putting one at ease. Water cooler must certainly come in handy on sunny days in an office. It's got so many windows. Mr. Merrick has several items on his desk, none of which capture your interest. The illustration seems to depict a green landscape with a river or channel of water. Perhaps this is one of Mr. Merrick's future developments. There appear to be several brochures and pamphlets advertising real estate around the city, pinned to the wall. They must serve some motivational purpose for Mr. Merrick. Desk chair looks comfortable enough. Merrick has a plain wooden hat stand in the corner. Oh, we should have brought our fucking hat. We could have hung our hat up. Fuck. Could have hung our hat.
It really is a pleasure to finally meet you, Mr. Merrick. Like I said, my name is Alfred Banks, and...
I know who you are, Mr. Banks. I was well aware of your father's work up north. It seems apparent that you are eagerly following in his footsteps. You've gotten my attention. Now let's see how serious you really are. I see great potential in you, but a good sales agent needs more than just talent. He needs ability and know-how.
I've got those in spades.
You're certainly confident, I'll give you that. In any case, I have a few small setbacks which I need to deal with, and I think they would serve as an excellent proving ground for you.
Proving ground?
Think of it as an extended job interview.
I'm all ears. What do you need?
I can give you more details as you need them, but currently I'm faced with 3 concerns. The first is a man living on a prime piece of land who is refusing to sell. The second is my need for quality advertising, and the third is getting back some stolen design plans.
Well, damn.
What's the story with the holdout?
There's a stretch of land which is of great interest to me in the area of Anastasia Avenue. Currently, the land is owned by an individual who has no interest in selling it. He's built himself a home there and understandably wants to keep it. Unfortunately, business is business, and I need that land to complete a very important project. I need you to convince the gentleman to sell.
What about your need for publicity?
Any project, no matter how good it is doomed to fail if nobody knows about it. I've managed to secure some decent advertising, but I feel we need something more. The story of Coral Gables needs to make headlines. I'd like you to head over to the Miami Herald building and see if you can befriend a reporter or two. Having a journalist in our corner would do wonders for our advertising.
What about your design plans?
I regret to say that a set of design plans were stolen from my office a few weeks ago by a man claiming to want a job interview. In reality, he was a spy, sent from my competitor Orrin Riley's real estate company.
Jesus
Riley
Christ.
still has my plans, but 2 can play his game. Since you're a fresh face in town, I need you to infiltrate his company and take back the plans. I'll have my secretary set up an interview for you later today. And here, take this set of dummy plans and leave it in place of the real ones so Riley doesn't get suspicious.
How do we know that?
Infiltrate his
How do
company.
we know that he's not just trying to steal the other guy's plans?
My guess is that Riley will have the plans stored away in his office someplace. You may need to do a bit of searching.
What is this
Are you
corporate
comfortable?
espionage
I know it's
bullshit?
asking for quite a bit.
I think so, sir. I'll do as much as I can within legal means.
Of course.
Literally none of this is legal.
After all, you're just taking back something that was already stolen. Think of it as a repossession.
What kind of bullshit is
I'll
that?
just get to it then.
I wish you the best of luck. Although, you seem the type who makes his own luck. I have a feeling I can expect great things from you.
Alright. Well, let's go get our hat and head on out. Okay, can't flirt with the secretary. Damn. Hmm. Grab our hat. Let's head on out. We have quests! Alright. Let's go to the Herald first.
Quite an operation they've got going on in here.
Hello, sir. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Sure. There's a framed newspaper on the wall. It seems to be about the day the Great War ended. Glass pane on the door indicates that it leads into the office of the editor-in-chief. The bulletin board contains several memos and notes for all the Herald employees. Yeah, same thing. Reporter is typing up a story. You wonder what it might be about. Lady reporter looks to be in her early 30s. She carries herself with an air of dignity and grace. Herald employee seems to be going over some layouts at the table in the back of the room. The reporter is busily typing away. You always envied writers for their ability to just keep producing content. Alright, anything else we can...
May I have a moment?
You may.
I'm Alfred Banks, and I believe you have the advantage.
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas.
Pleasure.
Damn.
What is it you do
What a
around here,
name.
Miss Douglas?
I write articles, conduct interviews, and investigate stories. I'm what's commonly referred to in this business as a reporter.
I suppose that was a bit of a silly question on my part.
Well, at least you can admit to it. That puts you ahead of most.
Have you reported anything on George Merrick's Coral Gables project?
Don't know that I'd have to. He spent a small fortune on advertising. I doubt there's a single person in town who hasn't heard of it by now.
That may not exactly be the case. Mr. Merrick asked me to come here and inquire about possibly getting someone to do a bit of publicity for him.
Ah, suddenly it all becomes clear. Let's get something straight right now. I'm not some dumb Dora at anyone's beck and call. If Merrick wants a reporter in his pocket, it'll have to be someone else. I'm far too busy to find myself on the leash of some land developer and his cronies.
Yeah, you stand up for yourself.
Do you enjoy your work here?
I do, although to be completely frank, it's gotten a bit tedious. Granted, what I'm doing now is much better than what I did when I started, that being the society column. Back then, things were so slow I made up half my stories.
Certainly.
A lot of
seems like
integrity
there's
for
a lot
this
going
one.
on in town these days.
I won't argue with you on that point, but we'll see what the future brings. Maybe I'll take a crack at going out on my own. We've managed to get the vote. I see no reason why a woman can't make a name for herself as a freelance writer.
Anything you can tell me about Miami?
When I first got here, this was no more than a glorified railroad terminal. There were less than 5,000 people and the streets were made of white dust. Now we've got hundreds, if not thousands, of new faces showing up every day and are constantly expanding. I bet it won't be long before some other fool tries draining the Everglades to make more room.
Now, let's not be so hasty. I'm sure Mr. Merrick isn't looking for a lapdog, just someone who can provide some help. Maybe we can reach some sort of agreement.
Now that you mention it, maybe we can. Okay, I'll help you out if you do me a favor first.
Name it.
There's a story I've been following, but I've hit a bit of a roadblock. Are you familiar with Jeremiah Miller?
Afraid not. Who is he?
He's a local politician, county commissioner in fact, very outspoken on the subject of prohibition. I have reason to believe, however, that he's full of hot air. Unfortunately, I've never been able to get close enough to him to see if my hunch is right.
So, where do I come in?
Miller enjoys spending his time at the Miami Men's Club on Brickell Avenue.
Obviously,
I
she
figure
can't
if he's
get
going
in.
to indulge in any illicit
He's not a
pastimes,
man.
that would be his ideal spot. As I am of the fairer sex and therefore not allowed inside, I need someone I can trust to get in there and see if I'm right.
And you trust me?
Not particularly, but you're my best hope, and you need my help. So I figured you've got the best chance of actually getting this done.
So, if I catch Miller in the act, what then?
How are we going to
Bring
prove
me
this?
some sort of proof of his hypocrisy, be it a photograph or a signed confession. I'm not fussy.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see you around.
Sure.
Count on
I
it.
wouldn't. Alright. You have no business with the editor-in-chief. Okay. Alright, we've got a quest. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. Can't see anything. Okay. Painting is called Midnight Beach and has been signed by an artist known as Bernardo C. One of two identical green chairs is offered up for people to sit on while they wait to be seen by Riley. Secretary seems less interested in her job than she is in the state of her fingernails. Painting is called simply Lighthouse and has been signed Byron B. It's a rather childish looking piece called A Ship in the Night. The artist hasn't signed it, which you understand completely. Alright, anything else? Plain wooden doors, only decoration is silver nameplate which reads O'Reilly.
Pardon me, miss.
What can I help you with, sir?
You seem very relaxed.
Do I? Well, I'll have you know I'm anything but. Why, just this afternoon I have an appointment with my pedicurist. Then first thing tomorrow morning it's off to the day spa, and then I have to go to the hair salon.
I get the point, miss. I really sympathize with your plight.
Oh, well, ain't you a sweetheart?
I have an interview scheduled with Mr. Riley today.
I see. And your name is?
Alfred Banks.
Just a minute.
Were you going to let him know I'm here?
Huh? Oh, right. Hey, Mr. Riley, you got someone here to see you.
She's terrible.
I think I could have done that myself.
Go ahead and go through the door there.
Of course. Thank you.
She's the worst.
What can I do for you, young man?
He's got a fancy glass cabinet in which he seems to keep some odd knickknacks and tchotchkes. Painting over the door looks remarkably similar to the one in Merrick's office. Maybe all the real estate moguls shop at the same art store. On the wall is a painting of a young woman in flapper attire. She seems to be the same woman in the other painting. On the wall is a painting of a young lady, but you don't want to examine it too closely while Riley is here. Warren Riley looks to be in his late 60s. Despite his age, however, he gives the impression of a man who still has all his wits about him. Riley has a small chair across from his desk for interviews and meetings and the like. This door goes back out to the reception area. Let's go sit in the chair.
Hello, Mr. Riley. My name is Alfred Banks, and I'm here for a job interview.
Ah, yes, of course. My secretary informed me you'd be coming in. I'm afraid I'm in a bit of a hurry today, however. I have a very important appointment I must depart for in about 15 minutes.
Then I suppose we should get this over with as soon as possible.
Yes, of course. Well, let's begin. Why don't we start off by you telling me a bit about yourself?
There isn't a whole lot to tell, really. I recently moved here from New York because I heard about the land boom. I'm no great salesman, but I'd love to give it my best try.
You don't say. What made you get into real estate?
I feel it's an excellent field to help people.
Oh, you've got a good sense of humor, my boy. You know as well as I do that the only help we give is helping people part with their money.
Isn't that a bit cynical, sir?
And when you've been doing this as long as I have, it's difficult not to get jaded. Now, what do you think you can bring to this company?
I have business know-how and can help expand your company. My father was a partner at the firm I used to work at, and I learned quite a bit from him.
Well, Banks, I must say, you seem to be a very promising candidate. I'll have my secretary contact you in a few days. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must run. I have to meet my daughter for dinner, and I don't want to be late. A word of advice, Banks. As great as this business will make you feel, you are nobody if you haven't got someone who loves you. My daughter, for instance, means the world to me. I always want her to be around, which is why I've got these paintings of her in my office. But I digress. Let me show you back out. Good day to you, Banks. Caroline, hold my calls.
Okay. Ask her about it first. Okay.
Pardon me, miss.
What can I help you with, sir?
I'm afraid I need to get back into Mr. Riley's office.
Oh? Why is that?
I left something behind in there during my interview.
No, I see. Go ahead and get it. I never lock the door when Mr. Riley is out anyway.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the help.
She is the worst secretary, but it's good for us. All right. Don't want to ruin the painting by touching it. Low cut beige dress, showing to pull off the flapper look. But in your opinion, she needs a bit of work. August 9th, 1913. Painting is signed by an A. Sokolov. You've never heard of that artist before. Oldest trick in the book. Hide your safe behind a painting. While the safe is built into the wall, it seems to have a standard combination dial. What is this? So 8, 9, 13? Nine, 1, 3. Nine, 1, 9, 1, 3. Okay. All right, so nine, 8, 1, 3. Let's try 1, 9, 1, 3. Let's do 9, 8, 1, 9, 1, 3. Hmm. Nine, 3. Huh. So we very obviously got the solution right here. All right. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 8. 8, 9, 1913, right? 08, 09? Is that maybe what it is? Zero, 8, 0, 9. Oh, there we go. Find mirror twins, quickly replace them with your fake ones. Put the painting back as it was. Bingo.
Pardon me, miss.
What can I help you with, sir?
I appreciate the help.
Mm-hmm.
Glorious. All right, let's get the fuck out of here and never come back.